Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening. Welcome back to Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. It's been a little bit since I played, but previously, I assume we rescued Mustadio and his father and decided we can't just go back to Lionel Castle the straight way, or else we're gonna get our butts kicked. So you gotta go around the back way, which is through Orgilis and then to Lionel Castle. I assume we're all stocked up, so let's just head out. This is a cool location. It'd be great if we got
If
to...
the rumors are true, the city should be free of Lionel's griffins. Delita? What are you doing here?
We have ears in many places. Few things escape our hearing.
Our?
I say this for your sake, Ramza. Return to Igros. Delve no deeper into matters of royal maidens, or those of sacred stones.
What have these ears of yours been telling you?
You think to save a princess from a burning tower. In truth, you would but set her on a higher floor. There is only one person who can truly save her, and that is what I will do.
What do you mean, Delita?
It's simple, really. Noble endeavors do not always reach the end we desire. You cannot save the princess, however hard you might try. You do well to remember that.
Wait, Delita. What is your end in all of this? I fear I do not know.
The Dukes Larg and Goltana, your brothers, and all the rest. They are all of them swept up in a mighty current. A current they cannot see or feel. I simply swim against it. Nothing more. We'll meet again, I should hope.
Delita! Wait!
Delita, you're such a prick.
You would use the princess as bait to regain the stone? I would not expect such cunning of a man of the cloth.
You've some gall to speak, sellsword. It was you who let them escape.
That I don't deny. But it was not my task to stop them.
Still your tongue, Ludovic. We will hand Princess Ovelia over to Count Dystag as promised. That much serves us both. But it is no concern of mine if those who know the truth of her kidnapping live. I had no hand in it. Be that as it may, the Beelv boy, Ramza, has chosen to aid the gem thieves. If we use the princess to lure them out, we get two birds and one stone.
I won't deny the truth of it. But such a plan has risks.
Hardly words I would expect from Goffard Gafgarian, the Black Bull. Your reputation would not cast you so craven.
I am cautious, your holiness. A soldier does not live to become old and grey, charging onto the field of battle unawares.
Very well. I will see that every possible precaution is taken. And let us sprinkle a trail of crumbs to ensure they find our snare.
I'll assume responsibility for the rest. You do well not to rely on that bungler anymore.
How dare you! I shall leave the matter to you, Gafgarian.
Your Eminence, you jape, surely.
Go in the light of the gods.
I fear their light is lost on this old sinner.
Your Eminence, You cannot mean to trust this to a man like that!
I trust things to those who can be trusted. Men who fail me time and again are rewarded in another way.
Your Eminence?
Aww. In the original and PSP version, he made the sound as he died. It was kind of funny, which is why I hope Square Enix eventually decides to, you know, port the old death sounds back in. Maybe they have been. Let me check. Sound. No. Sound effects, subtitles. Display speaker name and cinematics. Nah. Yeah. Well, as I was saying before, I wish Wargelis, as we saw with Ramson Lita, became an actual, you know, mini-map or something. And there's unique designs in that cinematic as well, which is very interesting.
Looking for aught in particular? Aught catch your eye? May I be of good choice? This is your most... This is your any... This is your... This is your any... This is your...
Alright, we got a green egg coming.
May I help with all? Don't be...
Let us dismiss some birds. Bucko, you can stay. You can go. Goodbye, bird. Goodbye, bird. Goodbye, bird. Bako, you want to talk? You sense you have met this chocobo somewhere before. Funny. Whoops. Did a smile just cross its beak? The chocobo proudly spreads its wings. The chocobo lets out an enormous yawn. This chocobo seems to be having a good day. Alright. Astagos. You're allowed to live. A creature will hatch from this egg in a few days. Only then will you discover what kind of creature it is. You can't throw away the egg, which is kind of brutal.
What is it?
You're part of the party now, so we gotta get you, like, equipped up.
A warm welcome. Come back soon.
Looking for aught in particular? Who needs outfitting? This is your...
Did I not buy another gun for you?
Well, that don't be a...
I thought I did. Wait, no. I think I did, and I just didn't equip it on you.
Of course.
Yeah. I thought so. I'm like, I know I put some weapons on you or something, my guy. Aim is good. No reaction. No support. Come on, man. Arm, leg, seal evo. That's very useful. Counterattack goal. Yeah. Well, we'll get you equipped up eventually. Ah, yes. Love this map. Alright.
I will do my utmost.
Gotta get you here.
I am ready.
Love having you. And Stadio.
All right. It's time.
Where have you got off to, Gosling? Won't do to hide. There you are. Come along quietly now. What do you say?
Ramza.
Lady Agrius is beset! To arms!
Heck 'em up, boys. Protect Agrius.
Nothing to fear.
Let's. Vertical range is improved. Okay, well, Ramza's my guy. So, of course. Well, I should move next to Ramza so I can get those buffs too. Yep, time magic's haste. Alright. Metal. Tailwind it up.
No holding back.
We're gonna be fast. This should be within blasting distance. Yeah, 66. I love that. Bam!
Here I go.
What's our range looking like? Oh, our range is great. Yeah, you're getting blasted. I can pepper away at you, honestly. If I arm shot you, you want to also be able to use stuff. Might as well do that. I missed. We're gonna pepper away at you. We're gonna get you gone some way or another. And I missed. Well, at least somebody got the buff.
I've
Leave
learned
it to
a
me.
good deal.
I don't have any. Wait, what did I equip on you? I thought I put a gun on you. Did I put the gun on Lauda? No, because only chemists can use guns. I messed up. Well, that's okay. We'll be Mustadio support.
Ramza, what are you doing here?
We've come to rescue you. We thought to breach the castle from its postern. But why are you here?
The Cardinal betrayed us. Was betraying us all along. He plots with Duke Larg. We escaped the castle, but the princess was retaken. I was returning to save her, and here you find me. That we should thus reunite could only be divine providence. We must hurry, Ramza. They mean to execute Her Highness.
First these, then the princess.
Right.
Yeah, get that guy. Wait, no, wrong guy. Wait, correct guy.
I'm sorry.
Good. Oh, you're gonna be a problem. Wait, I can counter. I can block it. I can block it. Haha. Uh-oh. I still want Ramza speeding up, so guess I gotta cast it anyway. I'll move into range. Ow. Alright, cool. Can I blast you? No, I'm not close enough to blast you. Nope. I guess I can only improve my speed. This is pretty risky. I missed. Yeah, I think I should be targeting you. You're a problem. Oh, shockwave? No, not even remotely close enough for that. Doomfist. Pummel can do nebulous damage, so I don't know. 35. 28. 43% chance of Doom. Normal punching him, so. Alright, you might have to pummel him down. It could be variable, but we'll see. 72, alright. We're cooking. Well, this is a problem. Wait, do I have items? I do have items, so I can do something better than that. I can heal myself.
Forward.
Okay, I can cure that. Do a little baby cure for you. Definitely gonna aura blast you.
You're finished, Tysina.
Oh, you're coming down? Nice.
There!
Cloak evasion. Come on. Well, I can aura blast from this distance, so that's
What
fine.
to do?
Okay, let me disable your arm, please. Stop. Good. And stay disabled. Fool. Phew, that's close. Almost nailed me. Stop evading. Haha. I literally can't move anywhere. So I guess I'll go over here and just whack you.
Still in the...
Still got a good amount of MP left. Can I haste you? Yeah, I can. This can go off pretty fast. Get hasted. Wait, can I haste Mustadio? No, it's not close enough. Can I move closer to you? I can. I would really like you to be hasted. You can do some damage. Alright, man. Parry this. Parry my fist. Wait, you can counter that. Hold up. Hold on, I don't want to get countered. Stop! Stop invading! Nice. Alright, who to blast first? Well, I definitely want to disable you, your arm, in case you cause more trouble. Oh, there we go. Now we're in it.
Come on.
Now you guys are toast. I'm so glad I upped my speed.
How about you?
Would you stop? We're gonna beat you to death, bro. We're killing you. We're killing you. We're killing you, bro. We're beating you to death. I got enough to put some time magic on you. You seem a little vulnerable. What if I attacked you with my fists? Hooray! You guys know you can't escape, right? I really wish I had some actually useful summoning magic. I forgot to put that on. Can I even hit you from this angle? I can. But I missed. Alright, we're setting back up. Oh wait, I should have used metal or something. That's fine. I'll still whack you. Oh, that's a death.
I must concentrate.
Get blasted.
It's over!
And now we just gotta wait for you guys to die. Can I hit you from this angle? I can. No, I cannot. Is this a good spot? Will this work? It's still in front of the tree, so nah. Submerge. Submerge of 1. Okay. Seems like a better angle. Oh, it's not the right shot. Come on. Come on. Well. Nope. Alright, the only thing I can do is probably just get a air shot on you. I'll take it. What if I beat your death, huh? What would you say about that? Could I shockwave you too? That would be awesome, actually. Shockwave. Doesn't seem like it'll hit you, but it'll hit her. Not for much though. So we're not gonna do that. I'm just gonna beat your death. That's not the effect I wanted. It's fine, I'll take the hat. Lada, you got some cure on you? Yeah, you got some cure on you. I'll just potion myself.
I must. My turn.
A potion, huh? Okay. We're still coming to beat you to death. And I can cyclone you right now. What? I can only cyclone one person? Okay, bro, we're beating you to death this time. Mithril helm? I like that. Ouchie. Hey, I found a flamber spawn. Huh. Interesting. Get cured. Alright, Shockwave. I'm gonna need you to not fail me this time. Alright, cool. Agrius, I'm gonna need you to stay put. You feel like you're gonna do something. I missed. Of course. Well, it's fine.
Lady Agrius, are you all right?
I'm fine, but we cannot afford to tarry. They're taking the princess to the Golgolada gallows. It's not far, but we've little time.
Of course. With all haste.
We did it! All that missing Ramza was doing, I don't think he really is the MVP. Lady Agrias Oaks. Of
My
course.
sword is yours.
I so badly want to reference the Lady MFing Agrias Oaks video if you try to refuse her and she just kills Ramza. I love that series of videos. Look it up if you've never seen them. Okay, let's get some actual stuff on you, man. Oh no. Retro. Okay, can I put some actual weapons on you or something then? Nope. Where's my... Ingham?
By all means.
Who has the other gun? There's 2 guns, right?
Yes?
Well, only Chemist and... I think that's Orator. Yeah. Well, only Mustadia is going to be able to use that gun, so can't whine and moan too much. Let's save. Always safe. Alright, to arms. Alright, we're gonna bench our summoner in exchange for Agrias. Yeah.
Leave it to me.
I am ready.
Okay, Agrias Mustadia, need you 2 over here. Also needs to switch this lineup.
My turn, is it?
Not yet. We need to get this girl some equipment. There we go. Arts of War, aim. Do you have any skills you need to learn? I guess counter tackle. Might as well. You didn't have it on. Might do something. Who knows? And Mustadio. Can I give you anything? Seal Evil, sure. Evasive stance. Movement +1. That'll be helpful at least. It'll do something. I don't need Treasure Hunter right now. I need movement. I need something actually useful, please. Alright. I think we're good.
To battle!
Let's have at it.
Got any words to leave behind, Highness? None, then. Very well.
Is that?
The enemy! We are come for the princess. Stand down, or take her place on the gallows.
And the trap is sprung.
Gafgarian, you're hilarious. It was me, Gafgarian. Rutrow.
Ramza. Ever the gallant fool.
5 versus 8.
What have you done with Lady Ivalice?
It's gonna be a problem.
I've done naught with her. She's a Lionel. What of the gem?
Gem?
Might we spare ourselves these tiresome fates? I speak of the Cardinal's gemstone. The one who stole it travels with you, does he not? I would have it surrendered.
If you want it, come and get it.
So, the boy now thinks himself a man. Very well. Let us finish this like men.
Let me guess. Take out Gafgarian? No, all enemies. Okay. Well, you gotta go first, man. You are a problem.
It is not too late to change your mind, Ramza. Return with me to Egros. Your brother Dystark would fain forgive what's done. He said as much himself. What is it that stops you? Chivalry? A tired relic? Neither justice nor loyalty ever filled a man's belly. However you may pretend, you are a noble. It's in your very veins. And a noble rules over and uses the small folk as he sees fit. Lesser men can only dream of having your lot in life. So forget this foolishness and be who you were born to be.
No, I will not. The foolishness is believing that our blood dictates our destiny. I refuse to exploit others simply because I was born a Beowulf. Even should it mean defying my brother, I will be true to myself. I will play no part in his foul plots.
Foul? You would paint your brother's deeds as foul?
Yes.
For generations, House Beowulf has possessed great military might and the influence that comes with it. As its lord, your brother simply upholds the duties of his station. You of all people should know that. What you call foul, I call necessary. Deny it all you want. This is the way of the world.
My brother and Duke Larg seek to ignite war to further their own ends. Yet who is it that would be made to suffer? It is the soldiers, who fight and die with their names unknown to their lords. It is the veterans, who are cast aside when their swords are no longer needed. It is the common folk, who are bled dry by taxes and levies. After 50 long years of conflict, the kingdom was finally beginning to know peace again. But now a privileged few would shatter that peace for personal gain. If such a thing is not foul, sir, then pray tell what is.
A man does not eat an omelette without breaking eggs. It matters not whether he is born into abundance or no. Progress exacts a price, and that price is paid in blood. Such is the ink in which history's pages are writ.
That's a fire line. It still continues to be one of the most fire lines in FFT, next to blame yourself or God.
Look around you, boy. Ivalice rots from within. Your brother would carve out the root of its decay, even if it means his hands must be soiled.
Uh-oh. I recall in certain versions of the game, Gafgarian would just one-shot me and the game would be over. He'd be like, okay, die. I'm sick of you. Bye. Alright, let's get some time magics going. Get some of that. Moves here. What? Oops.
Forget Zeepton. That was not within your control. But many things are to an heir of House Beowulf, and you have a duty as such. It is your fate to see that duty fulfilled.
As it was my fate to let Tetra die? No, fate had no hand in that. Tetra died because I did not raise a hand to save her.
You're being a little harsh on yourself. You rolled up with Delita to that place. You did your best.
I've lied to myself all this time. It was my own inaction that killed her. I will not forget it. Not for as long as I live.
If only Delita was around to hear this, he'd be very touched, but he's not.
I must concentrate.
Alright. Gafgarian, you have to go. I need you dead. 45. Will you counter if I regular punch you? Yeah, your counter tackle me. But I need you dead, like, immediately.
No!
Doomfist would be great, but it's not what I'm looking for. 44, 53, 28. Alright, I can roll with it. Nice. Earth Rend Asunder. Earth Rend Asunder. Simultaneously inflict damage on 2 or more enemies with the shockwave 5 times. Nice. Whoops, I moved Ramza. That's fine.
What do?
If I can get the right angle, I could, like, disable Gafgarian before he does it again. Does anything again, for that matter. Can I whack you? I can. How long will aim take? Where are you gonna counter tackle? Also 29. I won't miss. Alright, we'll take the few extra points of damage. Oh, I am in trouble.
What do you mean to do with Lady Ophelia?
I will return her to Galleon as per my contract. What Duke Larg does with her after that is not my concern.
Dukes Larg and Goltana are cut from the same cloth. Both sides would use her as a pawn, just as Dystarg and Larg now use you. Are you not ashamed to be no more than a piece in their game? Have you no pride? No honor?
Pride? Honor? Such flights of fancy are long since flown from me, my lady.
Right.
Yeah, that's not gonna work on me, dude. Dang, I don't have the range. I recall I can attack from way above. Yeah. I recall this. This 67 Judgment Blade will do. Can't get that high. What if I moved here? What of Judgment Blade from this angle? No, still not enough. I'd love to get 2 and 1 at least. Okay, I can get these two a little bit. Oh, they got silenced. Nice. Alright, let's see how dead I can kill you. Pommel says he'll do the job. Okay, yeah. We'll just standard counter tackle you. We need you down. I'd be curing that guy. How much am I curing you for? 33. You're getting 43. You're getting 42. I do need you guys alive, so we're just gonna have to roll with it.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
My thanks. Come on.
Alright, good. And I can probably heal you too, right? I can. But they have to stay still. That's a problem. Well, I can Aura Blast from here, I suppose.
No turning back.
Ah. Do I have... I do not. No one knows items. Whoops, I may have messed up big time. Uh-oh. Okay, Agris is awake now. That's good. Miss! Dude, please get up. I do not have MP to piss away. Are you effing kidding me?
Where to?
That is keen.
For the love of God, man, please get up. Stop missing. Let's see. 42, 42, 35, 35. So hollowed boat is the way to go. At least I got somebody. Please get up. Please stop screwing around. Oh,
I must concentrate.
you have got to be effing kidding me. And I don't have any potions either. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. I gotta retry this. I gotta retry it.
What do you mean to do with it? Take this. % chance. Aww.
gravity. What about meteor? If I were to do meteor, how much would it do? 85. 75. Boy, I sure wish I had enough MP for meteor, but I don't, so I can't. Alright, what's the most optimal thing I can do? I get Agrius hasted. That'll probably help a lot. Haha.
You lackwit! You refuse to see reality for what it is.
I killed you too fast for you to speak. Whoops.
Listen to me, Ramza. Every day, someone, somewhere dies without your knowledge. What is the life of one girl when weighed against the greater good?
I see no good in using people. Only deception and death. I will not stand by any longer as innocents fall prey to your good. I will not let you harm the princess.
Then you seal your fate, you stubborn fool.
I appreciate how Gafgarian really tries to appeal to Ramza. He's like, hey, come on, man. Come over here. We can be cool. I really need you dead. Badly. Please. Finally! Alright, that should be enough for now. Hey man, here's some HP. Make good use of it, please. Heal up Agrius as best I can.
Ramza, you are a Beowulf.
You didn't know? Aye. This little whelp is a son of the great house Beowulf.
'Tis true. I am sorry I kept it from you. Yet though I am my father's son, that does not make me the same as my brothers. I knew naught of the plot to kidnap the princess. For the honor of my house, I will bring an end to these machinations. I will put everything to rights. This I swear.
Do you truly think I would doubt you now? You have more than proven yourself. Onward.
Yeah, it's a little late to be like, you're not cool anymore. It's like, no, Ramza's exceptionally cool. 67, 56, and what if just regular whacking? 44. I get 2 for 1. Let's do a 2 for 1 special. Oh, silenced. Well, not sure how much good that does, but something. Uh-oh. Can I arm shot you? I can. Get arm shot it, fool. Bro, I need you to wake up. Thank you.
Olivia.
Alright. Mustadio needs HP badly. I do want to get over there and help, though. Let's focus on Mustadio first. I can only do baby potions. Oh boy, do I need Gafgarian super dead.
Now.
top you off and then I'll get out of your hair. There's the golden needle again. Uh-oh. Haha.
Where to?
I really, really need you dead. I hope Mustadio can finish you off when his turn comes.
Curse me for a fool. I'd not thought you'd grown so strong. As much as it chafes, I'd best retreat for now.
Alright, bro. Need you to get up. I could shockwave 3. That's awesome. $77? I'll take it.
It's on. On your feet.
Alright, I'm hitting my disables. Uh-oh. He's gonna... Crap. Shit disabled his legs. Goodbye. $83? I'll take it. I missed. Wasn't going anywhere anyway. Agrius needs you to... Oh my god. You gotta be squidding me. Just barely not enough. Agrius, I need you to get up now. Need you very much to not explode. Need you dead. Wait, I need to revive Gilbart. Whoops, I'm stupid. Ah!
Right then.
Ramza.
I must concentrate.
Let me see.
You're finished.
I ain't done yet.
Come on.
Looking good. Right then.
I'm angry.
I must concentrate.
Right. I'll be fine. Probably.
Here I go.
Come on.
Right then.
I'm angry.
What to do? Now.
Onward.
We will triumph. Here I go.
The castle! We must make haste. Please be safe, Princess.
Tactician mode is no joke. That took 2 hours, which will definitely be edited down in post. Boy, am I'm tired.
You've not touched your supper. A princess cannot live on pride alone. Do you think to starve yourself? None would weep, you know. There are many who would be gladdened by your passing. Now stop being stubborn and eat.
You were in league with the Cardinal all along, weren't you? What do you mean to do with me? If you not give me over to Larg, then what is your intent?
To put you where you truly ought to be.
So you would manipulate me as well? I'll not do it, you know. I'll not bend to your whims.
You will. If you wish to survive, you have no other choice.
What do you mean?
I mean...
So, this is Lady Ovelia.
Do we find you in good spirits, Your Highness? If you would be but a trifle more tame, there would be no reason to keep you in so cheerless a place as this.
These seem lavish enough quarters for a false princess.
The girl does not yet know Lord Falmarv.
Truly? How pitiable.
Tell me of what it is you speak.
Very well. You are not Ovelia at Kasha.
What?
The true princess died years ago. You are her double.
That's absurd.
It is neither absurd nor untrue. You are not Ovelia. You are a straw doll placed in an empty crib by the council, which bears no love for Queen Luveria. It was the old men's intent that you would someday succeed the throne. They saw the queen as an obstacle, she and her brother, Duke Larg, both. Their method was exacting, its execution meticulous. They placed you in the royal family after assassinating the queen's 2 eldest sons, attributing their deaths to malady. The deception was complete, and your ascent all but sealed. King Ondoria was sickly and seemed unlikely to father another son. But, against all odds, another prince was born. Whether he is in truth of Ondoria's seed is highly suspect, of course. Like as not, Duke Larg found some other sire to ensure his sister's place as mother to the king. Regardless, all of the council's work was made for naught,
the moment Prince Orinus drew his first breath.
You speak false. I'll not believe you.
Believe what you like, child. It is of little consequence. You may be born a butcher's daughter for all it concerns us. We hold a trump card in our hands. The stock from which it was cut matters not.
What is it you wish of me, then? What would you have me do?
Naught at all, sweet child. We only wish that you be our princess as you always have.
I am a daughter of House Akasha. I'll take no orders from you.
Indeed. You are Her Royal Highness Princess Ovelia Akasha. From whose seed and womb you sprung matters not. 'Tis more than our birth that determines our roles. And yours, child, is to be princess. You have always been princess. She who should rightly rule this chaos-racked kingdom. We only wish to help you claim the throne. Nothing more.
Who are you?
We are no friends of Duke Larg, nor do we sit in Goltana's camp. Think of us simply as allies.
Lord Falmarv, let us leave our princess to collect her thoughts. When she comes to see the reality of her situation, she will doubtless wish to be our ally.
Indeed. Let us give her time to stew. Come, Delita.
Poor Ovelia. Let's go to Wargilis, stock up on some stuff.
Welcome. Take you in safe hands with me. This is most... This is your... You won't be... This is your most... This is your benefit. May I be of further assistance after all in particular? Are you having? May I help with what is it you're selling? Are you happy? Thank you. May I help with auto? By all means. Are you happy? Will that be all? Don't be a...
Good day to you. Want to earn some gil? Need any thanks?
Very well.
Yes? Please.
What is it? Twould be an honor.
Yes?
What? Yes?
Yes?
Alrighty, we're gonna do a little bit of grinding while we're at it. So let us save. And then after we're done grinding, we're gonna read some lore. Because that's what we need. And we are back from many hours of toiling and trying to upgrade my characters. Let's read a little bit of lore. Not a whole lot, I like to get the story moving, but, you know, just a little bit.
A deeper understanding may lead to fresh discoveries.
Let's read the description of Lady Agrias Oaks. A noble and fiercely loyal female knight serving the Lion's Guard, the crown's personal shield. When her brother fell in battle at the end of the 50 Years' War, her father considered Agrias marry with her future husband and assumed the Oaks' name and leadership of the house, but such arrangements were deemed inappropriate. Instead, her father raised Agrias as a man with the intention that she take charge of the family. While she quietly adhered to her father's wishes, she rarely felt comfortable playing the part of the second-born son. Ultimately, the traditions of House Oaks held firm. Women were not permitted to assume the mantle. Agrias then cut official ties with the house of her name, choosing to take up the sword and forge her own path. Very cool. Cardinal Alphonse Delacroix, Liege Lord of Lionel. Cardinal Delacroix was a respected theologian and knight of prominence in the 50 Years' War. A lifelong follower of the church, he became an inquisitor after the murder of his wife and child by an Ordalian heretic, and has devoted his life to serving the holy office of Inquisition ever since then. Although Delacroix sought to give up his demesnes of Lionel to become a man of the cloth, the common people adored him, which led to the church and crown to persuade him to continue his rule. He is currently working with a criminal organization to acquire a Zodiac Stone found in Gog. It's not that interesting. Alright. I'm not saying anything of
Let us speak
huge interest.
The truth may have many facets. Till next time. Here we may learn more of pivotal moments in history.
Interesting.
By all means.
Alright. I assumed there would be more interesting things to read, but I guess not. So let's just have at it. Battle at Lionel Castle. How dramatic. Sequential battles. As you advance through the story, you may need to fight a series of consecutive battles. If you return to a world map before winning all the battles in that series, your progress up to that point will be lost. Thank goodness. If you were to do this before, you might get screwed over. This is so cool. This is new art. Alright. I changed my formation. So, we have Agrius. We have Mustadio as a chemist now. We have Galbart, who was formerly a monk. He is now our dragoon.
I will do my utmost.
We have Lada, who was formerly our chemist, and then formerly our, whatever the heck else she was. What else was she? She was a squire, then our chemist. I think she was maybe... Oh, yes, she was also our time mage. Yes. And now she's a dragoon. Since we have a dedicated chemist, I think we can switch her back to time magic. Although, might have to get auto potion back on. I think auto potion's good.
Leave this to me.
All right.
Forward. Wait there. I'll open the gate.
I'd rather it remained shut. You made your way into the castle well enough, but you overlooked the ambush. You still have much to learn, lad.
We're surrounded.
Don't take it too hard, eh? Experience always tells. You may have the noble blood, but I've been making wives into widows since long before you were born. In battle, I am your better. Come, Ramsar. It's you and me now. For what it's worth, I'm sorry it's come to this.
Gavgarian may be a SOB, but you know what? He has this interesting side to him. Has a very interesting side. Ow. I don't have too many abilities I can just straight up beat the tar out of Gavgarian, but we can certainly try. Yeah, I can't outpace him in damage at this second. I could Doom Fist him if I got close enough, but... my goal should be mainly just to... Can I hop down from here? Aura Blast? Can't Aura Blast him, so... I guess I'll just settle for Chakra-ing.
I'm here.
Yeah, what if I just attacked you? What would happen if I did that? My hat! Ouch. Ouch. Okay, I can't get down that way, so... that's fine.
Let me see.
What if I jumped you? Yeah, you're gone. Alright, I love missing. That's my favorite.
This ought to do it.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Come on.
Oops, wrong one. Ouch. Alright, we're gonna get you gone.
The killing blow.
There goes my hat.
No.
Whoops. I accidentally killed Agrius. Oops. Was not paying attention. Let's get Agrius up, since I accidentally killed her.
No room for error. Gafgarian, I would ask why you involve yourself in this, but such questions are moot now.
Ah, Agrius, ever the White Knight. You do well to give up on the princess. Oh, and while you're at it, give up your sword and armor too. You'd be happier settling down, as a woman should.
And you, sir, are ever the knave. To this day, you treat me with contempt. You seem to hold that one's sex limits where one finds fulfillment. You find yours in selling your sword for coin, yes?
I do. Good to see that even one as straight-laced as you can appreciate that.
If that brings you happiness, I'll not dismiss it. But is it not also the happiness of the countless women who have chosen the sellsword's life? These women share your values, find fulfillment in what they do. And it is not for any man to say otherwise. Come then.
Hit him with the... Yeah, but girls rule too. I appreciate that. 42. 50. Yeah, you be quiet. What if I just stabbed you? What if I stabbed you? Crazy, I know.
I know about you, Agrius. More than you care to assume. Your brother, the heir to the house, had died. And so your father raised you as a man, that you might lead instead. That is why you are become what you are. A girl who knows naught save being the princess's keeper. Do you truly find fulfillment in that? In living as a man? If so, I pity you.
Do not feign concern for me. I see your words for what they are. Fear. The fear of a woman who defies your expectations, or indeed anyone who fits not your view of the world.
You tell him, girl.
To protect your fragile self-worth, you scorn those who share not your values. Those such as myself and Ramza. But I will not judge you for your narrow-mindedness, nor will I mock or despise you.
She's totally given up on you. You're dead, bro. You're dead. It's over. We're killing you. We're cooking
Our
you.
worlds are simply different. Ever will there be things we struggle to comprehend about each other.
Why use so many words when you could just call me an old relic?
But she's nice.
As I said, I've no intention of mocking you. Cling to your values if that is your wont. I will do the same, as will Ramza. Even if understanding eludes us, I accept that you are the product of your experiences.
Damn. Fire line. Fire.
You do mock me. But I'll have you know, I've heard worse.
Bro, she's not mocking you. But okay. Sure. Run away.
Is there no other way, Gafgarian? Must I fight the man who took me under his wing?
You'd wax sentimental even now. You'll not survive long that way, lad.
Mayhap not. But even now, I've no wish to take your life.
Sentimental and pompous. There's a funny thing. Reckon you can take me, do ya? I'll tell you again. In battle, I am your better. Your birth will not avail you against my...
After I shed the Bale's name, I set out to make my way as but another soldier. You were the one who guided me when I found myself adrift, Gafgarian. Were it not for you, I would not be here now.
And you wish to thank me for rearing you into a fine young man, is that it? Give over, boy. I'll not hear this maudlin blather. Such is for your family. We both took up the sword and found purpose in battle, aye. But we're otherwise naught to one another.
This I understand full well. Nonetheless, I am grateful to you.
Man, Ramza and Agrius having this come to terms moment of like, you're not that bad of a guy. You're just a guy. We have no hate for you, even though you do hateful things. You just do as you're paid to do. You like that. But you're in our way, so you gotta go.
Through you, I have had experiences no amount of privilege could have afforded me. I have grown. So for what it is worth, I bear you no ill will.
I have no enemies.
You waste your final words on tripe. A highborn brat to the marrow you are.
Not even a thanks. Alright, man. We're cooking you. Cloak evasion.
Here I go.
I'm gonna put you down just in case. Right. Just in case. We're cooking you, bro. You're cooked. Get doomed on, man. I'll admit, Gafgarian, you are a very tough opponent. That much is to be sure. But I got people behind me, you don't. I cooked all your guys. I'm eating them, man. I'm not playing around either. I am legitimately trying to kill you. But you are very stubborn. Goodbye. Oh my god. Come on. I am not playing. I am trying to kill this man. I want him gone. At least Mustadio's getting his experience worse. One more hit and you're gone, bro. Cool sword. I'll just wait in the water for her to die. Why don't I just shoot you? I could just shoot you, but now I want that item. Now I'm invested.
Nothing to fear.
Ooh. Nice. Thank you. I guess it was worth waiting. Yeah, now I'm very serious. Even though I was serious before, but I really wanted you gone last time. But my mercy was giving you one extra turn to live. Goodbye, Gafgarian.
Down with you!
Like that, eh?
Like that.
Then I should fall to a mere boy. Well fought, Ramza. Well fought. A fool though you are, I could never bring myself to dislike you.
Goodbye, Gafgarian. We must reach the princess before reinforcements arrive.
Pretty good. I really wish I could have taken this crystal. Would have been very poetic. Look at that button at the bottom left. Flee. What a wonderful button.
Yes?
What a wonderful button that we weren't afforded before. What a beautiful button. Alright, Agrius is kitted out. She is now a holy knight. A full-fledged holy knight.
This will serve.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, we're just gonna start learning stuff. Okay, I think everyone's good to go. Let's have at it.
Understood.
I will do my utmost.
Ever ready.
All right.
To battle!
I see Gafgarian's sword was no match for his words. Then again, perhaps the fault lies with his adversary. Beowulf blood is not given to spill easily, even when thinned with that of a courtesan, it would seem. But enough is enough. You overstay your welcome. As I am loath to waste time and effort, I shall make you an offer. Leave the Aura site, and then leave Lionel. Refuse, and you will find my hospitality wanting.
Where is Lady Ivalice?
You mean to free her? What then? House Beowulf would see her dead. That is why you defied your kin, thereby marking yourself an outcast, and came to me, seeking the Church's aid. By taking the princess into my care, I merely granted you your wish. What would you have of me now?
Answer me! Where is Lady Ivalice?
Bound for Zeltenia. Her Highness has chosen to accept our hand in aid over yours.
You lie! I'll not be deceived.
Her Highness undertakes to claim the throne of her own volition. She spreads her wings. Even so, she will need a steady hand to guide her, and yours falters. Who better then than us to stand at her side? She saw this. Why not you? There's no reason you should not join us as well. The thought of besting your brothers holds no allure. We care no less for this world's fate than you. Together, we can change Ivalice for the better.
I have no wish to change the world. But nor can I stand by while our people suffer and die on the whim of some select few. Do you truly believe you can change it? Not even I am so naive as that.
Nescient humility from one possessed of such an artifact. That stone you hold can twist the very weave of nature, to say nothing of the world. Yet I fear my efforts are wasted on you. Though artful are the words of man, conviction they do lack. You place your faith in the unseen, upholding such a sacred truth. Ignorance begets ignorance as the blind lead the blind, and I despair to see it. I despair of mankind. Very well. I will demonstrate the stone's power. The power of God's true!
You take no pains to hide your wonderment. How I shall delight to watch you die. Each excruciation, ecstasy.
Yeah, we're killing you. Defeat Clúchulainn. I believe that's the Irish folk hero's name. Clúchulainn?
This is Auracite's sacred power? How can power so vile banish villainy? Surely this is naught but evil itself.
Of good and evil still you would fain speak. Beneath concern such empty notions fall. Although no more ought I expect of you. Afore the ocean of Lucavi power, the minds of men are naught but trickling streams.
The power of the Lucavi? What are you? What have you done with the Cardinal?
What nonsense this! I am the man himself. Or rather, he who once was Delacroix. The Oracet, the stone, such powers grant to rise above the feebleness of man. Creation's laws restrain and rule me not. Astride your moral order do I stand. I am a god become.
I must concentrate.
Does purification rid me of doom?
How are you faring?
I don't remember. It doesn't, so wasted that turn. That's fine. This used to work. Well, at least I can mobilize him. We're jumping you, bro. We're jumping you. I can also slow him, right? Yeah, get slowed. We're jumping you. Is Divine Ordination a line? No, it is not a line. Why is it doing it in a line? I guess it is a line. Huh. I love the lighting change. They didn't do this before. Get slowed, fool.
Lucavi. If memory serves, the word is ancient Ivalician for transcendent one. But can it be possible? Can he truly have transcended mortality?
A god I am. No simpler terms there are.
No divinity would assume a form so foul. You are no being of immaculate light.
The Heavenly Father, maker of our world. I am not he, in that you are correct. Have you belief in being so divine? Possess the boundless power and knowledge both. I fear to say that such do not exist. Though utter this a cardinal or not.
He is killing it. I love it.
Then you have deceived the people. And admit as much.
I freely do, without reserve or shame. Though for the Church I cannot claim to speak. The truth, to me this power revealed. Mere fantasy, the Father. Words in ink and air.
Fantasy? The Final Fantasy? We are the Final Fantasy Tactics.
You call yourself a god, but I see only an abomination. Your power is that of demons.
Divine this power, the legends would attest. Yet such distinctions matter not to me, for I no longer walk the mortal plane.
That the hero of the 50 Years' War should abandon his faith and become a monster. Feel you no shame?
Yeah, he just said he does it. He's like, no.
Nay, for faith in fiction is as faith in naught. The joyous day, The power roused within, to me was shown divinity's true form. My fervent most desire was then fulfilled by the one God to whom I bend the knee. This self-same God Abjora surely sought, yet with their selfish ends to satisfy, the truth did his disciples warp and twist. A cruel and ugly truth that I embraced.
Are there more of you? Other Lucavi?
What need have you to know? Who here will die? A maggot crushed and broken underfoot.
Come on.
If you think about what he's trying to say, even though we already know, but there are other Lucavi, obviously. Many more. And they are, you know, all based on each stone. So there should be, at minimum, 12 Lucavi based on the 12 Zodiac stones. I don't really have anything to do. He hasn't really attacked me yet. I can't stop him. I don't have enough MP for that. I can't haste everybody though. I can haste a select few.
What is this I behold? Against what do I fight?
The Lion's Guard sends its best in Agrius Oaks, protector of the Princess Jury Sworn. Your skill with blade unrivaled, so I hear. Your loyalty to Her Highness wavering not. As now we speak, your mistress for Saltenia makes her rightful crown and throne to claim. If fast remains your oath, then serve you may. My ally, you need but be.
Your ally? Wherefore would I choose to join hands with a grotesque abomination such as you? Onward.
Lady MFing Agrius Oaks. She's gonna put you down.
Mock you words of my appearance make. By what you see do you see fit to judge? From you, a woman groomed to lead her house, no such hypocrisy would I expect. No matter your deeds, for no more reason than your form denied respect you are. By form alone you judge. Though wreath unchanged I am, the self-same man as hero hailed. Immensely, Agrius, disappoints you too.
Basically saying, hey, you shouldn't judge me. You got judged. So what makes you different from all the other people who judged you if you judge me? However, most people aren't literal demons.
If you are unchanged as you claim, why go to such lengths for power? Nay, your vile form is a reflection of what lies beneath. You claim to have transcended, but all I see before me is a fallen man. Once, mayhap, your heart was pure, but in seeking power at any cost, you allowed it to be corrupted. You've not transcended mortality, but forsaken your humanity. You are naught but the ghost of a man clinging to his basest desires.
Nice!
Get up.
Come then.
Did I get him? Huh. It's a lot easier than I remember that being.
Here should die. The death come ere High Sheriff could descend. Oh, would that these eyes could witness bear.
We did it! Agrius, the killer. Zeltana Gatekeep, Castle Keep.
My advisors tell me you are the one who rescued Princess Ivalice. I would have you tell me more.
I am Delita Hyrule, a Black Ram lieutenant in the service of His Excellency the Baron Grimms. His Excellency dispatched me to rescue the princess, and so I did, disguised as one of your own. A sheep in lion's clothing. Now I have returned.
Hyrule, you say? That is not a name I've heard before.
I had thought Baron Grimms and his Black Rams felled in battle against the Eye a fortnight past.
Indeed. That dark news spurred me to return with all the greater haste. 'Tis only by virtue of my mission that I was spared the fate of my comrades. May the Father grant them rest.
How fares the princess?
She is weary yet from her long journey. She sleeps as if among the dead.
I can well imagine. Now, is it true you brought a prisoner?
It is. The man is privy to the conspiracy, and I would have him lay it bare to your grace. Bring the prisoner forth. Let us hear the reason for your attempt on the princess.
'Twas to stain Duke Goltana's name by making it appear the work of his men. That way he'd be kept from Lazalia and claiming the regent's seat.
Who gave you the order? Duke Larg?
No. A close advisor of Duke Goltana's seeking to curry Duke Larg's favor.
Madness. None among us would fain betray our Duke. This is clearly an attempt to undermine us by sowing mistrust. Silence this man before he can spout more absurdness.
I would hear it nonetheless.
Who was it?
Well,
name the one who gave the order.
I'd have your protection.
On my honor as a knight. Speak.
'Twas the man who stands before me.
What? How dare you? I do not even know you, knave!
Who put you to it? The Queen?
Stop this mama's farce. I've naught to do with this.
To betray your liege lord is an unpardonable crime, Chancellor.
It was not I. I know naught of it.
Forgive me if I presume overmuch, Your Grace, but now is not the time for bandied words. The Order of the Southern Sky must march on Lazalia at once, and you with it. Give your enemies but a moment to collect themselves, and they will pin the Chancellor's sedition on his lord. Your Grace must strike before they are given the chance. Deny the prince's claim and set the princess on the throne.
Following his sack of the royal capital of Lazalia, Duke Goltana, the Black Lion, banished Queen Luveria to Bessalad for her hand in the conspiracy. and crowned Princess Ovilia queen. But Duke Larg, the White Lion, insisting that Prince Orinus was the true and rightful heir, at once crowned the child prince and declared himself regent. Moving then to free Luveria, Duke Larg dispatched the Order of the Northern Sky to Besselat in the name of the new crowned king. Duke Goltana, in turn, set the Southern Sky to march in Ovilia's name. The curtain had risen on what history would one day record as the War of the Lions.
The manipulative and the subservient. Fort Besselat.
This past evenfall, the count stood at 200,000. 400 if both sides be counted.
The number of casualties is not our sole concern. That was to be expected. And so too the depletion of our stores. No, it is this drought that threatens us. The markets are bare and tax collections fall short. With prices as they are, we can lay in supplies for another half year at best.
Duke Larg must surely face like difficulties. It rained unceasingly in Galleon this season. The grain rotted in the fields before it could be harvested.
The real trouble lies in war's wake. There is no work. Whole villages have been displaced. My son Oren tells me over 100,000 have already fled to Lazalia, and more pour in by the day.
Ha! I see no trouble in this. Let Larg struggle to feed the mewling maids and his soldiers both.
It is no laughing matter. Should the conflict spread, we may find ourselves no better off. Think you Zeltenia proof against such a fate? I assure you we are not. Has not the time come to chart a course to peace?
Your fears are well-founded, but we cannot yet end this war. Though it pains me to do so, we shall increase the rate of tax by 1/3. Naturally, a close watch must be kept on those who hope to profiteer in these trying times. As for those seeking refuge outside the castle walls, we shall tighten our patrols at the Limbri border to see that they are turned back.
My lord, I must ask that you reconsider. Duke Larg suffers, as do we. What better time to treat for peace?
You talk in circles, Orlando. There can be no peaceful end to this.
The kingdom cannot exist without her people, your grace. No more than can we. In the 50 Years' War, who bore a greater burden than they, the common folk? Would you thank them now with higher taxes? Their confidence in us is sorely tested as it is. And it is not only the people. Our soldiers are made to fight on rations that would scarce feed a child at his mother's skirts. We cannot long sustain this war. Resolve is no substitute for resources.
Count Orlando making the most sense and trying his best to appeal to, rationality. Unfortunately, that's not the way these madmen think.
Resolve? Have you any? These are the words of a coward.
Oh, so you're hungry? That means you're scared. What?
The 50 Years' War was fought to drive back an invasion of our sovereign soil. We were honor-bound to fight.
And in this war, there is no honor to bind you. Is that what you wish to say? The 50 Years' War was an abject failure of a corrupt crown. And the source of its corruption is Duke Larg. The man claims to act in the realm's interests, but in truth, he aspires only to power. I seek to rid us of his blighting influence. Yet you would suggest there is no honor in this, that we fight for naught. You mock the Black Lion to his face.
His grace speaks true. Besides, why lay down the sword with victory so near? They call you the Thunder God, Count Orlando, but your gentle words would sooner stir a breeze.
Is victory so near? My ears are deaf to its approach. I am, however, keenly aware of the quagmire pulling at our feet. This war has been fought to a standstill.
Your words are the epitome of hubris. This council can ill afford to heed such unfounded prating.
I will not sit here and tolerate such insults.
Enough of this. You disappoint me, Orlando. Pray you do not disappoint me further. I will say this but once. Any man who cares not for the course I've chosen had best remove himself now. I will brook no further doubt, Orlando.
Chapter 3. The Valiant.
The leader once told me he was swimming against some unseen current. If this current rushed towards war, and the world with it, what hope did I have to fight it? I made for Lazalia to tell Zalbarg that someone dictated this war from the shadows, and to test my own legs against the current.
The Auracite screen. A section concerning the Auracite has been added to the Chronicle in the main menu. You can now view detailed information on the Zodiac stones you have come across so far. New traders in merchant cities. Poachers' dens have been added to the merchant cities on the world map. Though the services they offer are somewhat specialized, they may provide to be invaluable. So basically, hunt monsters and get rewards. But you need to have the poacher's ability first. So we're in Dorder now versus Lionel Castle. So let's stock up on stuff while we're here. Run a few errands.
It's just anything else looking at rumors, eh?
Alright, a stalemate. 3 months have passed since the Battle of Graphoria, the first full-scale battle between the forces of Visalia and Limberry on the plains that define the border of their two lands. Formidable knights, once allies in war, now meet each other as enemies on the battlefield in skirmishes with no clear victor. Bloody clashes that have resulted in close to 400,000 casualties. Many say that the two sides have reached an impasse, and the prospect of a protracted struggle does little to boast the already low spirits of the people. Princess Ophelia saved. Princess Ophelia, abducted from Orborn Monastery, has now been rescued. To the shock of many, it appears the culprits were Duke Goltana's aide, Chancellor Gilvan, and it seems Queen Laveria herself. Rumor holds that the Queen instructed the Chancellor to place her son, Prince Ornus, next in line for the throne by disposing of the princess, who is favored by the Council and Duke Goltana. It is not clear why Gilvan chose to betray his duke and side with the crown, but the Queen, who is believed to have ordered Ophelia's abduction, will have played no small part in his decision. An official inquiry into the Queen's exact involvement is underway, though her suspected accomplice, Chancellor Gilvan, has already been put to death. The young warrior who saved the princess is said to be a lieutenant in Baron Grimm's Blackgrim Knights by the name of Delita Hyrule. In honor of his achievement, he is due to be given leadership of the Knights in place of Baron Grimm's, who was killed in battle against the Order of Ebon Eye. Expectations are high for this fledgling knight, whose arrival offers a ray of hope for the people of Ivalice. The death of Count Cardinal Delacroix. In the 3 months since the death of Count Cardinal Delacroix, Liege Lord of Lionel, even his subjects mourn his passing. Its cause is the subject of much rumor. Although his death has been attributed to malady, many speculate that he was assassinated. Some even say that he was slain by an otherworldly fiend. The violent assault on Lionel Castle by a band of brigands on the eve of Delacroix's death lends momentum to such outlandish tales. For strangely enough, more than half of the slain appear to have been crushed to death. Yet the question remains, wherein lies the truth? It's an interesting rumor to have spread, considering Delacroix was only transformed for all of like maybe an hour, and he didn't seem to do much damage outside of the room we were in. But who knows? Maybe someone else was wreaking havoc while we weren't looking. Drought and flood. Famine, the likes of which have not been seen in decades, has descended upon Ivalice. The eastern lands of Zeltania and Limberry suffer from a drought which is estimated to have reduced the harvest to half of that of a normal year. And to the west of Galleon and Fulvum, widespread flooding has also destroyed close to half of all crops. The capital of Lasalia is awash with refugees who have lost their homes in the war, or who are simply in search of food. With matters only worsened by the ongoing war, this influx shows no sign of slowing.
Will that be all?
So it's all bad.
Then? Who's going? How many days? Anyone you... I'll see... Anything to come back?
Welcome. Take us by all, will that be all? Who needs outfitting? May I be of foot after all in particular? Are you any?
Might as well just buy some random stuff.
Are you
Never
thank you
know
very-
what we can find. Poles? This is for... Yeah. It's for geomancers and the other class. I can't remember.
Are you happy? Thank you.
Ashura... I think these blades do different things. I just don't remember. They're not just straight up stronger. They all do different things.
Are you any?
If I get to ninja, that'll be helpful. I think these do different things, but I'm not sure. Murasame, take 2 of you. Take a flail for fun. Take a heart for fun. Catskin bag.
Are you happy? Thank you.
I guess I'll take one of these. Why not? Yeah, I got pretty much all the nicest regular stuff, so not too concerned. Wing boots, these will be good for swamp-based matters. Mage power gloves, these will be helpful for mages. 20k, yeesh.
May I help with what is it you're selling?
Alright, we gotta lighten our stock.
Are you happy? 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 Are you happy?
Okay.
Are you happy? 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 Pleasure? Are you happy? Are you happy? Are you happy? Are you happy? Are you happy?
Yeah, all this
May
seems
I help with all
good.
tales? Don't be a...
Poacher's Den. Poacher's Dens. At certain settlements, you will find a poacher's den where creatures' carcasses can be processed and items are sold. Processing carcasses requires a fee, but you can acquire items not available for purchase from any other outfitter.
Oh, a customer. It's your first time, is it? Mayhap you're not aware, but we deal in monster carcasses. Not only that, but we make wares of them for sale. Normally, you need to poach a creature and bring me its carcass. Lucky for you, I'm feeling generous. Here, take this.
You obtain a chocobo carcass.
It all begins with a carcass, you see. To get one, you'll need somebody who knows how to poach. Like a thief, for example. Then, have that person fell a monster. Once you've got yourself a carcass, bring it here, and I'll work it into what I can. For a small fee, of course. The going rate for Phoenix Down, for example, is 300 gil at any regular traders. But bring me a chocobo carcass, and I'll charge a mere 150 for the very same. Pluck it before your eyes, if it pleases. Of course, the wares I can produce depend on the carcasses you supply. You're welcome to bring me whatever you find. So, go on. Give it a try.
I feel like this guy's rhyming at me, but I can't put my finger on it for sure.
Anything I can help you with today? What do you need?
Yeah, one chocobo carcass makes one phoenix
This
down.
is what this is yours? And a
Well-
fine thing it is too.
Welcome, poacher. Use the services of the poacher's den.
Is that all? You want to sell what? Need something else?
You want to sell what?
Any carcasses? Bring 'em here.
Alright, Garland, what you got for sale?
Looking for after all in particular.
I'll take take 2 headbands. These could be useful. Ooh, reflect and protect. These would be very good for very specific circumstances. So I'll take one of these. Grants immunity to confusion and charmed. Take one of these. We'll get the mage power gloves some other day.
Will that be all? Come back.
Anything interesting, Egros? Mithril spear. I do have 2. Do have 2 you guys, so I would like those. Ice shield. I can now buy cross potions at least.
May I help with aught else? Don't be a stranger now. Welcome, after all in particular. May I don't be a...
A warm rumours. Anything else? It's just need anything else. You're in an errand spent. Right then.
The task was a great success.
We also discovered a rather mysterious little place. And a most welcome surprise it was.
Wonder discovered, the Mirage Tower. This ancient tower links to the Castle Ranka to the earth below. Its magic facade shields against casual inspection. However, the sheer size of the outer wall renders the enchantment unstable, causing the tower to shimmer mirage-like at times.
Another ancient wonder, eh? Remarkable work. From this day forward, you're a fully fledged adventurer. I'd consider that a job well done. Will that be all? Thanks.
Neat.
Good day to you. You're interested then? An errand's over and done with. Right then.
I am glad to report that the task was successful. It is a proud moment for us all.
Well, we achieved all that we set out to do, and more besides.
We also discovered a rather mysterious little place. And a most welcome surprise it was.
Wonder discovered, Summit Falls, a site of significance for the ancient Palamecian Empire. Mithril was mined beneath these majestic falls, while Exactium, a fuel used by the airships of the day, could be gleaned from their magical waters.
Quite the find you've... I'd consider that a job well done. Anything else I can... Thanks. Good day to you. Rumour. Anything else you're interested then? Who are you sending? How many? Anyone you send, I'll see to... Will that be come back? A warm... You're interested? An errand's been... Right then.
The task concluded with great success. 'Tis truly a blessing.
Well, we achieved all that we set out to do, and more besides.
And we happened upon an intriguing location. It would seem luck was well and truly with us.
Wonder discovered, Pandemonium, the capital of the ancient Palamecian Empire, with peaks exceeding 9,000 domes. The towering mountain range encircling the city guarded it from even the most ambitious airship captains. A warping device was the only means of bypassing this natural barrier.
Another ancient wonder, eh? Remarkable work. Congratulations. Your standing as an adventurer has improved. I'd consider that a job well done. Anything else will come back? A warm... Want to earn some... Who do you have in mind? How long? Anyone you send on an errand. How many days will you... Anyone? Need any... Thank you. Good day to you. You're interested. You've some... Right then.
I am glad to report that the task was successful. It is a proud moment for us all.
I, for one...
I'd consider that a job well done. Anything else? Not today. Need anything? Thank you. Welcome. Want to earn some... Who's going? How many days will you allow for? Any... I'll see... Need anything else? Thanks. A what? Rumors. Anything else? That's this. On errands. Right then.
The task was a great success. I can only attribute it to proper planning and preparation.
We help Mamiko, a traveling minstrel who had triumphed in an oration contest some years ago. His unique act had been long favorite of local audiences, but of late he had fallen into a deep creative slump. We drank together in the tavern until the early hours, discussing countless ideas, when an off-the-cuff suggestion of a new hairstyle seemed to spark his imagination, and he began an impromptu performance right then and there. It seemed to us that Mamiko was back to his old self, and we retired for some well-deserved sleep.
Well, we achieved all the...
I'd consider that a job well done. Will that be all? Come back soon. Welcome. That's the spirit. Who's going? How many days will you... Understood. Needn't come back. A warm welcome to you. Want to earn an errands? Right then.
I am glad to report that the task was successful. It is a proud moment for us all.
The traveling minstrel Mamiko recently gave his first performance in nigh on 10 years. After an extended creative slump, having once been a perennial figure in Igros' nightlife, this show was his most spectacular yet. Over the course of several days, we rehearsed as his dancers, and our performance helped create a raucous atmosphere on the night, though like which Igros Tavern had never seen before. We later learned this was a farewell performance prior to Mamiko setting out on a world tour. We wish him all the success he deserves.
Indeed.
I'd consider that a job well done. Need anything else? Come back. A warm welcome. Want to earn some errands? Right then.
The task was a great success. I can only attribute it to proper planning and preparation.
The Lorraine mining concern went bankrupt several years ago, just after striking Mithril, and their mines have lain abandoned ever since. According to the former miners, a secret van of ore was locked behind a door at the northern reach of the mine's deepest tunnel. Information in hand, we began investigating the shafts. As anticipated, the amazing tunnels led us to a door on the mine's lowest level. We cracked it open and were blinded by a bright light. Before us was hunched the ghost of a miner, still chipping away at an enormous mineral formation.
Indeed.
I'd consider that a job well done.
We found ghosts.
Will that be all? Come back.
What more do you want us to say? Alright, let's level you guys up while we're at it.
A warm... Not a lot. Need anything? A warm... Want to earn some gil?
One of our trading ships, the Dawn Queen, has sunk 50,000 domes in the Bay of Sagista. Please raise the vessel for us. Note that the Dawn Queen was carrying something of great importance for our company presence.
Who's going? How long will you permit for any? Very well. Need any... Welcome. That's the spirit. On errands. Right then.
The task concluded with great success. It is truly a blessing.
The Dawn Queen, a merchant vessel owned by Gelsta Trading, sunk 50,000 domes in the Bay of Seshta. I transpired that a gift for the company's owner was on board. Moved by his assistant Hoseka's admiration for his superior, we hastily raised the vessel. Upon recovery of the cargo, we were surprised to hear that Hoseka had in truth been worried only for his job.
Indeed.
I'd consider that.
Zero's challenge. I have received the following note from Zero, a foul brigand who is terrorizing the locals. Dearest Viscount Barfire, I am coming to steal your riches. Love, Zero, Master Thief. Please put a stop to this compliance. Viscount Barfire.
Who's going? How many days will you let me? Understood. Need anything? Good day to you. Of course. Will that be all? Your interest on errands? Right then.
I am glad to report that the task was successful. It is a proud moment for us all.
Zero had issued a warning that he would strike, threatening to take Viscount Barfire's assets. We waited in the courtyard of Viscount's manse for the Master Thief, who was notorious for targeting corrupt aristocrats. But he infiltrated the grounds dressed as a guard and escaped our watch. We managed to corner him in the gardens as he attempted to flee with paintings, coin, and other valuables, but he disappeared in a cloud of smoke. Though Zero got away, he left behind a rare treasure and documents implicating the Viscount in criminal activities. We apprehended the Viscount and gave him up to the authorities, claiming the treasures as our reward.
I, for one, learned a great deal over the course of the endeavor. Here's to personal growth.
And we obtained this intriguing item. It would seem luck was well and truly with us.
Artifact discovered, Parade Helm. Designed for victory parades, the ceremonial helm flavors flair over function. The myriad precious stones adorning the helmet attest to the affluence of a once great nation.
Fine trip. I'd consider that a job well done. Who you sending? How long will you permit me? Understood. Need anything? Welcome. Rumors. Anything else I can... You're interested then? An errand's over and done with. Right then.
The task concluded with great success. 'Tis truly a blessing.
My little Carrot. Carrot, a 5-month-old Marlboro kept as a pet by Countess Zalmas, had gone missing. After an extended search, we found Carrot feeding in the hills behind Zalmas Manor and returned her safely to the Countess. Consulting with a specialist, we learned that domesticated Marlboros regress to their wild state every 4th generation, and determined this was the cause of little Carrot's escape.
I, for one, learn.
I'd consider that a job well done. Need anything? Come back. A warm rumor. Anything else? That's the spirit. Who's going? How long will you permit me? Very well. Need anything else? Thank you. Good day to you. You're interested. An errand's up. Right then.
The task was a great success. I can only attribute it to proper planning and preparation.
The fate of our company. The merchant ship Highwind, famous Final Fantasy ship as always, had sunk some 100,000 domes off Warjail's harbor, and we set out to salvage what we could, as it was carrying molds needed to create chocobons, a Palsum export's newest product. Some have speculated that the ship may have been sunk by a rival firm. However, when we successfully recovered both the ship and its cargo, all evidence pointed to an unfortunate accident.
I, for one,
I'd consider that. Who'd you have in mind? How many days will you... Need anything? Come back. A warm welcome. Want to earn an errand's up? Right then.
I am glad to report that the task was successful. 'Tis a proud moment for us all.
Merchant's regret. They say faith reveals all things, but it seems this does not apply to Lost Wonders. The man who told us of the ruins in question, a merchant by the name of Bibbit, has faith only in money. When we told him of the site we had discovered, he ran from the tavern to see for himself. Mayhap he saw a profit to be made there. Who knows? We can only hope this whole experience will teach him that there is more to life than coin.
I, for one.
We also discovered a rather mysterious little place, and a most welcome surprise it was.
Wonder discovered. Falgabard. This village said to have been inhabited by an order of dark knights. While the fell blades of these knights lent them great power, they also cut short their lives. The order's numbers dwindled, until last none remained. Sure wish those knights still existed in this game, but they don't anymore.
Another? I'd consider that. Need anything? Come back. A warm You're interested. Who'd you have in mind? How long? Anyone you... How many days? This is it. Will that be a company? Anything else? That's this. An errands. Right then.
The task concluded with great success. 'Tis truly a blessing.
Messa's legacy. We learned that a ship belonged to Messa, the hero king who saved humanity in the Cataclysm, had foundered not far off the shores of Gog. We immediately set to work and succeeded in raising the great vessel. However, a cursory examination of the ship revealed modern construction. We later learned that the vessel belonged to an S-Store trading company in Gog. The tip-off was little more than a tall tale, but the traders were delighted to have found their vessel all the same. Though we had hoped for more, the experience was valuable in itself.
We achieved all...
I'd consider that. Who'd you have in mind? How many days will it? Very well. Will that be a warm welcome? That's the... You've some... Right then.
I am glad to report that the task was successful. 'Tis a proud moment for us all.
Clockwork Fair. We took part in Gold Clockwork Fair as assistants to Gulfin's Machinist Club. We were responsible for the cleaning and itemizing of delicate components, as well as general support duties. The Gulfins entered the competition every year and have received commendations for their skilled work, but had never taken first prize. This time, however, despite more participants than ever before in the contest history, the Gulfin's complex machinery brought them the overall prize. The joy on Almada's face was plain for all to see.
We achieved.
We also acquired this rather fetching curio, and a most unexpected prize it was.
A parasitic shrub that feeds on the bark of the world tree. Upon sprouting, it shrivels and dies in half a day. Its leaves, if properly harvested, can be used to brew an elixir of eternal youth. The Yggdrasil mistletoe. We just happened to find this while doing assistant work for Fair Guys?
Fine treasure you found. Congratulations. Your standing as a treasure hunter has improved. I'd consider that a job well done. Will that be all? Thanks.
Alright. Let's... Jesus. How do we... So about level. I got a red choke on those, and that's something. Okay, so now that we've ran through all our errands and hopefully you are amused by all the reading I was doing, we're going to call it here for today. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!